There are moments in life when the road ahead feels sealed shut, when every door you've knocked on stays closed, when every prayer feels unanswered, when every step forward feels like walking through mud. And in those moments, you begin to wonder if you've been forgotten. But listen carefully, because even when you can't see it, even when nothing makes sense, even when everything in you wants to give up, God is moving. Quietly. Silently. Precisely. And if you could see what He's preparing behind the scenes, you would understand why every delay, every detour, every heartbreak was necessary. God has a way for you, even when you see no way at all. This message is for the person who feels like they're running out of strength. The one who's been carrying silent battles, unanswered questions, and a heaviness they never asked for. The one who has been praying, hoping, waiting, yet life keeps testing them in ways they can't explain. You've tried to stay strong. You've tried to hold on to faith. You've tried to trust the process. But inside, there's a quiet ache that whispers, "Why me? Why now? How much longer?" You're not alone. And you're not abandoned. Your story is not over. There is a divine strategy unfolding, even in the moments that feel like chaos. There comes a season in everyone's life when God goes silent. Not because He's absent, but because He's preparing something bigger than your understanding can hold. Maybe you've been walking through a storm that doesn't seem to end. Maybe life has taken turns you never saw coming. Maybe it feels like everyone else is moving forward while you're stuck in place. And in those moments, doubt creeps in. You start to question your worth, your purpose, your path. You start to wonder if you're being punished or forgotten. But what you may not realize is this. God often hides breakthroughs inside battles. He wraps blessings inside burdens. He strengthens your faith by letting you walk through seasons that demand it. Every setback taught you resilience. Every heartbreak carved out depth. Every disappointment redirected you. Every delay protected you. You think you're stuck, but heaven calls it preparation. God doesn't build your future on convenience. He builds it on character. And character is shaped in the dark. In lonely nights. In difficult choices. In moments where you must trust without proof. You see, God doesn't need perfect conditions to work. He creates miracles in deserts. He parts seas no one thought could open. He lifts people from places designed to break them. When you see a dead end, God sees a turning point. When you feel lost, God is guiding you. When everything falls apart, God is putting something bigger together. Your job is not to understand the path. Your job is to trust the one who leads it. Faith is not believing that God can. Faith is knowing that God will, in His time, in His way, in His wisdom. There will come a moment, unexpected, sudden, unmistakable, when everything begins to make sense. When the very things that once felt like punishment begin to look like protection. When the tears you cried become seeds of the strength you now carry. And you will look back and realize. If God had given you what you wanted when you wanted it, you wouldn't have been ready. If He had taken you down the path you begged for, you would have missed the one meant for you. If He had opened the doors you thought were right, you would have walked away from what was destined. God didn't abandon you. He was aligning you. He was preparing you for the very moment you're stepping into. The blessing wasn't delayed. It was being built. You may not see the whole map, but God sees the entire journey. You may feel lost, but God has never lost track of you. You may feel weak, but God is building strength inside you that will carry you into your next chapter. Hold on. Stay faithful. Keep walking. Because the day will come, sooner than you think, when you will stand in the very place you once prayed for, and you'll whisper to yourself, "God always had a way for me, even when I didn't understand the way He took me." And in that moment, everything will make sense.